We've been on Madden Online Franchise on the Xbox since 2009. And I just want to give them a big shout out. Go to SodenBowl.com and check them out check them out on YouTube. I know it's probably the best Madden players around, so go out there and definitely play them.
And welcome, Soden Bowl, to a Season 99 edition. Our Super Bowl 99 is finally upon us. We have an all-star cast here. I'm going to go ahead and throw these guys all up on the left-hand side here, starting with myself. You have S. Soden tonight. I will be doing the first quarter of broadcasting. And then we have the legendary, the man, myth, the legend himself, CMG Broadcasting's Coach Hart on the call. What's going on, Mr. Hart?
Hey, listen, this is a great night for some football. I'm excited to be here. And, man, Super Bowl 99. Matty Strong, let's go.
Yeah, hashtag Matty Strong. We'll get into that a little bit later in the broadcast here. And then in the third quarter, we have the Sith legend, the Super Bowl goddess himself, Kylo Ren. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, guys? I'm excited for this matchup. We got two of the best users in here, and the Chronicles of Eat More Chicken continue.
All right. Yeah, a little muffled on the sound there. But we have Kylo Ren, Hugs and Kisses, will be doing the third quarter. And then one of my favorite broadcasters, man, this guy, I'll tell you what, this guy is always surprising me. We have Snipes Television, Mr. Snipes TV. He will be doing the fourth quarter of our broadcast. Hopefully this one's a close one. I'm hoping it's a close one so that we get to hear him rant and rave about both teams. What's going on, Mr. Snipes?
Hey, man, I'm just doing my thing here, man. I'm enjoying this 99th season of Soden Bowl. I'm looking forward to this wonderful matchup we got going on here. And I'll tell you right now, I gotta go for the Pack only because they beat my tail. I got to go for the Pack.
Go, Pack, go. Mr. Tyler Hoyt, a two-time Soden Bowl champion. He's done it with teams that just have been meh on the depth chart. You got to give this guy a handicap team, or much like Kylo, our third-quarter broadcaster, he's going to take it to the house. And he goes up against Eat More Chicken, the Chicken Man, as I like to call him. Chicken with his Miami Dolphins, Tom Brady at the helm. Both these guys are 13-3. Both of them won their divisions. Chicken has a whole mini-series dedicated to him. If you guys haven't checked it out, make sure you check out Bradley's YouTube channel. The Chronicles of Chicken, a 4-part series. Phenomenal. He's done a great job. But back to Chicken. Chicken is a one-time Super Bowl winner. He's won a couple seasons ago. I believe it was 97. Season 97, he won with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So both these guys have Super Bowl experience. They are in the Super Bowl, and they both have their favorite teams. Do you guys have any predictions? Starting from, I guess let's start from the bottom. I'll start with myself. I'm going to say I've got to go with my AFC East partner. I've got to take the Chicken Man. I'm going to say Chicken Man 28, Hoyt 24. Go ahead, Coach Hart.
Hey, you know, I've been calling his name for quite a while in this season. I like the Packers in this one. I like what T. Hoyt brings to the table. And as a Jets fan myself, I can't pick Tom Brady. I mean, come on. But I like T. Hoyt in this one. I think it's going to be a little bit farther apart than we may expect. I'm going to go 31-17, T. Hoyt.
Wow, 31-17. Kylo Ren, Hugs and Kisses. What you got, brother?
I'm going to have to go with the Dolphins here. They have, both teams like to run the ball a lot. They have really good defenses, but everything stems from the run. So the Dolphins actually have the number one rushing defense here, so I'm going to have to go with them.
All right, Hugs and Kisses, my wannabe Sith Lord. He's got them. So on to Mr. Snipes. What you got for me, Snipes?
Well, you already know. I said it earlier, when we started this segment here. I got to go with the Pack, and this is where I'm rooting for the Pack. And don't get me wrong. I think that Chicken, he's going to do big things in this game. But at the end of the day, I'm going 26-23 T. Hoyt, Packers, go Pack, go.
Go Pack, go, huh? So I got a question for you, Kylo. I always call you the wannabe Sith Lord. I don't know if that offends you, man. Old Army veteran.
I like it.
All right, just making sure. But yeah, Kylo's beat my butt bull. I think one time it was a close game, but the other two, he's absolutely destroyed me. So if I can get him on the broadcasting side, so be it. A little bit of payback. So these two guys, I'm going to go ahead and look at the game here. They are just flipping Twitch on now. So they've got a couple minutes before they get squared away. We are set to kick off at 9:15 Eastern Standard Time, about 4 minutes from now. I'm going to get into Matty Strong here a little bit. Those of you tuning in for the first time, one of our Hall of Fame owners, D. Soden 1, my brother actually, his daughter, his 15-year-old daughter, my niece, was diagnosed just last week with a very aggressive form of cancer. It's her second time. She had cancer when she was a baby. She's been told it's about a less than 1% chance that she's going to make it. The Dana-Farber Institute in Boston, Mass. Has taken her on, and she's currently undergoing treatment right now. She's watching the game. They're watching the game right now. So those of you wondering what this Maddie Strong is, that is for her. We have dedicated this playoff. CMG's done it. Kylo's done it. Snipes has done it. I've done it myself. We are dedicating these playoffs to her. We're not asking for any contributions or anything like that. If you pray, say a prayer for her. If you don't pray, you don't believe in God or something, then wish her good luck or something along those lines. But she is very tough, and we know she's going to make it. The odds are stacked against her, but, hey, they're stacked against all of us. So I'm sure she's going to pull through. So they are watching. They are in the YouTube chat. So if you want to post something to them, go for it. But hashtag Matty Strong. Now, these guys are currently, looks like I'm watching the feed right now. They're about at the controller select screen. We're waiting for Mr. T. Hoyt. But predictions. Give me the predictions. I'm going to give away 2 copies of Madden 21 tonight. The first copy is going to be given away to whoever can most accurately predict the score. This goes for anybody. Hoyt, Chicken Man, if you want to post in the chat, post in the chat. I'm sure you guys will be fair about it. But post what you guys think is going to be one. First of all, you got to get the winner correct. Get the winner correct. The next one is who gets the score the closest. You will win a copy, PlayStation, PC, Xbox, it doesn't matter. Our friends over at the Grown Folks Network, you guys are welcome to join in here. Madden Accords, League Crawler, anybody watching right now, your scores are good up until halftime, so you guys can continuously change them. Once halftime hits, that's courtesy of CMG, man. That's his rules. Coach's Heart's rules. So when halftime hits, all bets are off. But you guys go ahead and post the scores. The second copy of Madden, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to give it away yet. Actually, you know what? I'm going to let Mr. Snipes give it away in the fourth quarter, so that way you guys have to tune in. So Snipes Television, you are going to give away. I don't care how you do it. You can choose somebody randomly. You can give them a trivia question. I don't care, man. It's on you. But we will give away 2 copies of Madden 21. And again, that is thank you to Allied Plumbing and Heat, a name you can trust, our sponsor. If you were in the Colorado Springs area, make sure you check them out. Go to alliedphllc.com. Now, looking at this game, we are at the controller select screen. Are you guys about ready to get this thing kicked off?
Oh, yeah.
Indeed.
All right, let me put out a couple links here. We got a couple people asking for the link. Coach Hart, why don't you go through some keys to the game for us real quick, and I'll send these links out.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you guys, you hit it on the head earlier as you were talking. I think, talking about defense and running game, we know this, Madden. We know what it comes down to. It's going to come down to the running game and who can get it going. But, it feels like every call that I do and every game that I'm on, and I'm sure the other guys that have called these games feel the same way I do. The turnovers are really what this game comes down to. And If it's even, I think we're going to have a game that goes all the way to quarter number 4 because you got two guys that are really evenly matched. But I think if one of these guys can really win that turnover battle, and not only that, but force the other guy into field goal opportunities and not touchdowns, especially in a game this big. I mean, Kylo, what do you think? What do you think this one's going to come down to?
Well, if you look back at the AFC Championship game specifically, I think those two guys, J-Rod and Chicken, are very similar. They're both very skilled users. But what came down to it was that first interception with Xavier Howard. So I think I have to agree with you that turnovers are going to be absolutely huge in this, and these both have really good defenses as well. So it's going to be definitely more to keep the ball away from the other team kind of game.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. What do you got, Mr. Snipes? What's your key to the game?
I definitely agree. It's definitely going to be a turnover situation. I think whoever runs the ball the best in this game will win the game, and I think that T. Hoyt can do it. But again, I think at the end of the day, it will be about defense. That's why I have such a close scoring matchup at 26-23. I think both guys, although the defenses are great, they're gonna put up some points. But again, I think it's going to be 26-23 in favor of T. Hoyt. I think he's going to pull this one off.
All right. Looks like these guys are about ready to go, so I'm going to give them the thumbs up. And we're going to get this party started. I'm going to go ahead and kick it over to the field. All right, let's go down. I will have the first quarter. Let me go ahead and move Mr. Snipes off there, and we will get this party started. All right, and we are heading down to the field now. Let me make sure we give you guys some sound here before I forget. All right, there you go. All right, looks like the Green Bay Packers, Mr. T. Hoyt, is going to get the football first, and Super Bowl 99 is officially underway. They are going to take the ball on the 25-yard line. Both teams finished the season at 13-3. The Green Bay Packers by way of the number 3 seed, and Eat More Chicken's Dolphins by way of the 2 seed in the AFC. We had an epic matchup in the AFC. We had the number 1 seed Indianapolis Colts and the Jiggy Man J-Rod hosting Eat More Chicken's Miami Dolphins, and the Dolphins getting it done. And Rodgers in the single back formation, the give to Killins. Killins, a rookie running back with 1,660 yards running in the regular season and 22 touchdowns. Somebody the Green Bay Packers use a lot. Aaron Rodgers only with 1,700 yards passing during the season. Now he was hurt for part of the season, but I formation, Killins in the backfield. Killins with home run speed, so watch for Killins. And there it is, a give to Killins, trying to flow up the middle, but cannot. Runs into the back of his right guard. Third down and 8 on the opening drive for the T. Hoyt's Green Bay Packers. And we have a gun formation. Rodgers back to throw. Plenty of time all day to throw back here. Gets rid of it, hit as he throws, but has a lunging reception to Davante Adams. That is the first third down conversion of Super Bowl 99. Again, Super Bowl 99 sponsored by Allied Plumbing and Heat, a name that you can trust. And that is Knight on the carry, sneaks into the game. I didn't catch it in time, but that is a huge loss. Miami obviously watched some game film from the championship game. The Green Bay Packers like to use Knight in there, and they use him out of like a wildcat type formation. It's either a run or a handoff to the running back, and the Dolphins were not fooled. Shotgun snugs formation. Killins in the backfield. Rodgers checks back into the game. 2nd down and 18. Rodgers will throw. Great protection again, thrown deep over the middle, a lunging reception made up to the 39-yard line. The Green Bay Packers move into Miami Dolphin territory on the opening drive of Super Bowl 99. Shout out to Madison, hashtag Maddie Strong, watching the game in New Hampshire. Shout out to you, little girl. This one is for you, hashtag Maddie Strong. A 1st down and 10 into Miami territory. On the 39-yard line goes the 2-time Super Bowl winner, T. Hoyt, and his Green Bay Packers from the gun. Killins on his left, Jimmy Graham on the right. Rodgers will throw, looking over the middle into double coverage, and knocked down. Dangerous throw. Xavier Howard on the coverage. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. T. Hoyt dodges a bullet on that one. From the gun, trips to the right. Rodgers will throw again. And that is a sack. The ball is on the ground. They're saying it's a fumble. It is picked up wisely by the Packer offensive line, but the damage is done. That is a loss of a ton. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 33. They go all the way back to their own 38-yard line. And Rodgers is going to come out in an empty formation. Jimmy Graham in the slot right there on that left side. Killins is split out far left. Packers need a big play here as Rodgers will throw deep down the right side. Double coverage and knocked away a user swat by Chicken. Good defense on the play. Now again, as the Green Bay Packers line up to punt here, this is a no abilities league. Abilities have been turned off. And that is an excellent directional punt out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Excellent punt by T. Hoyt. And Eat More Chicken's Miami Dolphins will take over with their first possession of Super Bowl 99. This is the Soden Bowl Network. I am S. Soden. I will be your first broadcaster for the first quarter. Following me is the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. CMG Broadcasting's Coach Hart. Will have your second quarter call. 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Gain of 5, 2nd down and 5 as they move the ball up to the 6-yard line. Make sure you guys get those scores in the chat. Whoever gets it closest will win a copy of Madden 21 following the broadcast. Tom Brady under center. It's a jet sweep and blown up in the backfield. The Green Bay Packers led the entire league with 9 interceptions in the playoffs. He had 4 in one game. This Packer defense can bring it. The Miami Dolphins, though, have the number 1 rated defense in the league. Brady from the gun. He will throw on 3rd down and 8. Has a crosser open to Devontae Parker. And that looks like a flag on the play. I believe it's a face mask. It is. Big, big penalty. That will give Tom Brady and company a first down. Now, this Miami Dolphins team has J.K. Dobbins, the rookie, at running back, 1,000-yard running back, and they have Adam Thielen out there at wide receiver, so watch for number 87. And Brady will throw on first down. It's a give to Dobbins, and Dobbins gets his crease. Dobbins down that right side and knocked down at the 46-yard line as he crosses into Packer territory. Miami's opening drive of Super Bowl 99 is Brady will come out in the gun. Dobbins in the backfield. And Brady will throw on first down, has a crosser. That is the speedy Grant for a minimal gain, a yard. Brady now 2 of 2 for 10 yards as we have 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Brady from the gun, Dobbins again in the backfield. And Brady will give the ball to Playflake. Brady back to pass, pressure in his face, hit as he throws.
Ooh.
And that is an interception by Smith. Reaches in there with one hand and tips it back to himself. Looking at the replay here, an outstanding defensive play, a one-handed interception. That is the first turnover of Super Bowl 99. Again, IMS Soden. This is the Soden Bowl Network, sponsored by Allied Plumbing and Heat, a name you can trust. And Knight checks into the game. Watch for the handoff. There it is. It's a give. That is Jones with a carry and a cutback, and Jones moves the ball into Dolphin territory up to the 38-yard line with just under 2 minutes in a fast-moving first quarter. Again, this is Super Bowl 99. Soden Bowl. We have Eat More Chickens, 13-3, Miami Dolphins. And we have Tyler Hoyt, T. Hoyt 51s, 13-3, Green Bay Packers. And there is a give to the rookie trying to get to the outside, and he gains a few. 2nd down and 7. The Green Bay Packers with their second drive of the Super Bowl on the heels of an interception. The game's first turnover, that is the 10th interception by the Green Bay Packers in the playoffs. And they are looking good on this drive up to the 35-yard line in Miami territory. Looks like Eat More Chicken's making some defensive changes here. And Knight checks into the game from the gun. And there is a give to Killings. Killings with a huge hole and moves it up to the 21-yard line. Looking at the chat, I am not wearing a 49ers shirt, Swing. Thank you very much. Hashtag Matty Strong. We have lots of score predictions here. K-Matt says Packers 24-14. I formation. Jones checks into the game. They give to Jones, trying to go to the right side. Has a huge hole, crosses the 10, 5, and knocked out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Green Bay with a 1st and goal from the 3 as the first quarter is winding down. Here on the Soden Bowl Network, Mr. Hart, CMG Broadcasting's Coach Hart, will take over. I'm going to plug him here in the number 2 slot. He will be taking over in the second quarter. I don't know if we're going to get another snap off here. And we do not, so I'm going to go ahead and kick it over to Mr. Hart.
Hey,
it's all you, buddy.
Thank you, Mr. Soden. And God, what a time to be coming into this game, huh? Am I right? 1st and goal here at the 3. And as I've said in the chat, you guys know Coach Hart is a cheesehead tonight. I had the Packers winning this one before the game started, 31-14. So, I think it may be a little bit wider than we expect. 31-17, my mistake. A little bit wider than we expect, but either way, my Packers starting it off pretty well. And the interception early on, that's what's put them in this position. Let's see if they can convert. Like we said, though, in the beginning, the field goals, these becoming field goals will be a huge detriment. And what a juke as he gets it in and gives it in for the touchdown. And look at that. Killins getting the first points of this game. And right now, he's got to be feeling pretty good there in Green Bay, does T. Hoyt, after getting that interception. And now, you've got the first points. You probably start to kind of calm down a little bit. You feel a little bit better about how this game is going, and you can maybe kind of settle in. But now the question is, and I'm going to kind of, throw this, hopefully my other guys are listening here with me, but, Kylo, I know you've got some experience in some playoff games, some Super Bowls. What does it mean to get that first score, or not have that first score, have that first score go against you?
Well, I think it's even bigger that he got that interception, that first interception. It kind of settled everything down for his offense. He went back to running the ball a lot. I think that's what really set the tone for him.
Yeah, 100%. And the turnovers, they can do so much more for you than you think. And now the Dolphins trying to get the ball downfield, and he gives the ball on the run. I like the call there. Dobbins up the middle and trying to just stick with the run game. Don't let it get too far away from you yet. A lot of people, that I think are a little more inexperienced. I don't expect that from either of these guys, but a little more inexperienced may freak out a little bit in this kind of game and feel like you got to respond with the points. And that's not necessarily the case. So good to see him going with the run, staying ahead of the sticks as we stay in coaching. But now pistol set, trips to the left, dropping back. He's got crossers, tight end. He takes the drag to the left side and gets the first down there as Brady staying 3 for 4 with 17 yards passing. That interception, though, the story of the game so far. Now, this Dolphins team, like we've said, we saw them in the AFC Championship game. They're definitely no slouches, and plenty of people picking them in the chat as well. So I'm sure we're going to see if he can get Dobbins going. And there he goes, trying to get the run game going again. 4 rushes, 38 yards, a good average, but you just got to stay persistent with it, and that's the toughest part in these games, especially when you're down. So now we've got 6:30 left to go. Coach Hart here on the call. We are here, Soden Bowl, season 99, and it's amazing to think we've made it this far, but appreciate the guys at Soden Bowl for bringing me out here. Remember, guys, tonight and this whole playoffs, we are hashtag Madden Strong. I always want to make sure to get that out there. But now Dolphins coming out 2nd and long here. He's in the shotgun as Brady. He's going to drop back, pump fake. He's got the wheel route, but pressure coming. What a block there from the O-line, and he's not able to get very far. So a great pickup there. I thought Brady was going to go down, but now a big 3rd down, and this 3rd and long going to not necessarily define the game or anything like that, but really could go a long way to shaping how this first half ends. And now he's in the empty set, dropping back. They're going to try to lurk him over the middle, and down he goes. Brady doing something he's not necessarily supposed to do and rolling to the right, trying to get outside of the contain rush. And I am sure Tom Brady will be the first one to tell you he is not somebody who's going to get outside of an edge contain rush. So goes down there, and now T. Hoyt got to be feeling real good at this point as he's got the 7-0 lead, and now getting the ball here with at the 20-yard line with about 5 minutes to go. So now I'm going to throw this one out to my other guy, Snipes. Snipes, what do you do here if you're Green Bay? What's the focus on this drive for you?
But the focus is basically here at this point is you want to make sure that you get this running game going. You have a lead right now. Your defense is playing extravagant. So at the end of the day right now, get your running game going, just like you did right there with Killings. Continue to get it going. Even if you put just 3 points up, your defense is playing great. Keep it up. You can win this ball game.
100%. Stay the course. Keep this ball moving forward. And, Soden talked about it earlier. Aaron Rodgers, 1,600 yards passing on the season. He does not need to throw the ball to win this game. He needs to run the ball. It's what we all kind of consensusly agreed on. The one who wins the ground game, the one who wins the turnovers, that's the guy who's going to come out on top. So now 2nd and 3. They're overloading the box, daring him to throw it. He's not good. He's going to run right at it, and they're going to stuff him and bring up a big 3rd down, 3rd and 4. And now, Kylo, what do you call here? What do you think? What do you like on these 3rd and short situations on defense? Oh, Kylo, we're having some audio issues there. But either way, I'm going to tell you what I like. Since unfortunately we couldn't hear Kylo there, but I like a zone blitz here, cover 2 zone blitz. Let's see what they decide to go with as we got the nickel set out for Rodgers. They're showing zone, and he's going to go play action, cover 2. He's got the post, throws it over the middle. He's got the catch, and he's going to take it at the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Green Bay Packers. And he saw the cover 2. He knew the post was going to be the route to hit. And what a pass he does there. And I'm going to tell you, I would have got burned there too, because like I was saying before the snap, I'm probably calling cover 2 blitz, and I love what the Packers did there. T. Hoyt took his shot, and that's what they say, guys. Hey, shooter, shoot your shot. He knew it was probably better to be a little more conservative, make sure you get the first down, but he took his shot, and he had it. And that's the kind of play you got to be able to call in these scenarios. And what execution from everybody there on that Green Bay offense. And now Miami's got the ball with about 4 minutes left to go in this first half. And, right now they've got to make sure that they respond with points. I don't know if they can really get out of this half still down 14-0 and really feel real good about the second half going forward. So now coming out, and I like the set. Come out in a big running set. You know what you do. You run the ball. You're good at it. You got J.K. Dobbins back there. So get in the set that you feel most comfortable running in with the most blockers and get behind those big hog mollies. And, that worked there. 2nd and 6. Now 3.5 minutes to go. Now, Coach Hart here on the call. Make sure to pause with us, guys, during halftime, as we will have a halftime show for you. We'll have a video, and then our guy Kylo Ren will be taking over in quarter number 3. So make sure you hang tight with us. Great halftime show we got coming. And now he throws it. I thought that one was going to be going to the dig over the middle, but it's taken by the Dragon. Maybe better because it looked like there was a defender there ready to get it. Actually, he's going to probably get the benefit of the doubt, and the incomplete pass there better than the catch. So now 3rd down for Tom Brady. Miami has got to figure something out. Eat more chicken, need some food. Can we feed him? And no, intercepted. And now Hoyt back at the 40. And this one, King takes it, and this is starting to feel like the wheels are coming off the wagon. So we are at Super Bowl 99. We have got ourselves a 14-0 game. And right now, guys, I'm not going to lie. I don't know what Chicken needs to do. He needs, obviously, a big play or a turnover. But there you go. That's how you started. You get the sack with Jennings. And, let's see. I know we can get a shout-out to one of my other guys here. Let's go back to Snipes. Snipes, we got a little bit of a lull in the action here. What does Miami have to do in this second half to turn this game around? What's their halftime speech got to be?
Their halftime speech pretty much is, listen, you got to score. You got to put the points up. I mean, this defense, they finally got something here. They got to step up. They just got to put points on the board. That's it.
And you hit the nail on the head. Look at that. Right as you're saying it, they get the tip drill going, and they get the interception. So now Miami's got the opportunity to get some more points before the half. Obviously, I always say these, you don't want to freak out, but that's usually because we're in the regular season or you got maybe a game or two after this. But now, you freak out. Get this ball downfield and score some way, somehow. And there you go. He hits the dig all the way across the seam to the other side of the field to get us to 1st and 10, and we are inching ever so closer to the 2-minute warning. Now, like we've said, Miami really they need to get some confidence, I think, is the key. I don't know if it's necessarily they need a big play, but they need confidence going into halftime. And here we are, the 2-minute warning. So Soden Bowl, season 99. This one brought to you by Allied Plumbing. Remember, a name you can trust. We are here tonight, and all playoff long we have been. Hashtag Matty Strong. Make sure to stay tuned for the halftime show, for the video that we've got for you, and everything else that we got prepped at halftime before we get to our buddy Kylo Ren. I am not going to call him what Soden does because I have respect for the name Kylo Ren. But Kylo coming here in quarter number 3. Kylo, what do you expect to see from Miami here in this second half? And what do you think we're going to get here to close out this drive?
They got to settle down. The big plays, they've been open, but they're just not looking. They're a little bit timid to try and take their shot. They got to be a little bit more open, and I think they will be when they start getting a little bit more down.
Yeah, I agree. It's definitely a lot easier to not be as tight when you're down 1 score as opposed to 2. Really, though, I think just getting that 0 off the scoreboard is going to get them the sort of confidence they need. And you're right here at 3rd and 2, and I'm not going to lie. I think this is a scenario where if I don't get it, you got to go for it. I don't think you can punt this ball. Kylo, Snipes, Soden, you guys tell me if you disagree, but here we go. Somebody tell me. What do we got? What are we going to do here?
He's got to go for it, man. He's got to go for it. 4th down and 1. Go for it here, brother. That's what I say.
Oh, and I cannot wait to see what he does. And, of course, he's sending him out. He sends the big team out. He's got tight end wing to the right. The fullback's offset to the tight end side. He's basically telling him where this ball is going to go. Let's see if he's going to have the cojones to do it. He does. Goes with the stretch to that side, and down he goes. not going to get the conversion, and that one going to hurt, especially now that you give Green Bay this great field position, albeit Green Bay's only got one timeout, but, oh, that hurts. And here we go. He's in the I formation here. Going to go with Killins. You know what's coming. We all know what's coming. A big, heavy dose of Killins, although I'm not going to lie. I love a play action right here, and let Rodgers throw it. Call that post again. See if they'll call the cover two and give you that 21-0 lead going into the half, because I think that would seal it. I think 14-0 is maybe doable, but right now, Miami, you got to be wondering what their thoughts are going to be going into halftime. And look at that. As I'm talking, he gets the interception. And can he set up the blocks? He does. He's at the 20, the 10, and down he goes at the 9. And Rodgers forces the throw, and Soden, what's the reaction there?
I told him to go for it. Defense wins championships, and put his defense on the field.
And he does, and now the defense giving them the great field position. Dropping back is Brady, looking to throw under pressure. Down he goes at the 21. Now here, stay calm. You got 3 timeout. They're not giving the ball back to anybody. You're not getting the ball back again. Make sure you at least get 3 points out of this. This is the Super Bowl. This game is going to go back and forth. Dropping back, he wants to throw it over the middle, but he doesn't. He throws the underneath route. I felt his eyes on that tight end the whole time. Kylo, what about you?
Yeah, he's looking for that kill shot right now. Now he's starting to look towards that end zone, but right now this condensed field is going to be an issue for him, and T. Hoyt knows how to play this right now.
He does. We've seen him here in this part of the field get some great stops here in the playoffs. Now 3rd and 13. Don't force it with Brady. He throws it over the middle and incomplete. And as I say it, it felt like he was doing exactly what I told him not to do. And Snipes, how do you feel about this right now if you're Miami? 14-3 with that close shot that you had, not able to convert.
You actually feel good right now for Miami if you're Miami, because you got to pick. You got some points on the board finally. So now you can settle down in the second half and try to get your offense going again. His offense isn't bad, but T. Hoyt's defense is just they're playing great, and they're giving them kill shots right now. But if you're T. Hoyt, keep going for the kill shot right now. Put the nail in the coffin. Put him in the grave right now while you have the chance.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Hoyt, I think with 6 seconds, probably just going to run it, see if he can get a big run. But with that, I want to appreciate all you guys coming out here, listening to this one with us. We are Maddie Strong tonight. Coach Hart here taking the second quarter. Make sure you stay tuned for the great halftime show and our boy Kylo Ren taking quarter number 3 before Snipes gives us quarter number 4.
I just wanted to say thank you to all those people who are out there praying for me, and just wanted to let you know that I'm going to kick this cancer's butt with all that I have.
All right, and welcome back to the second half. Kylo is going to take over the third quarter. Hashtag Maddie Strong. Let me put my face up there so you can see me talking. Let me give these guys the shout to go ahead and kick this thing off now. They do have it paused at the third quarter. And Kylo Ren will take over the third quarter. Kylo, what's your thoughts here before they ready up? How was that first half for you?
Before we get to that, I just wanted to say all my prayers go out to Maddie, and I hope she does kick that cancer's butt. I think she will. But again, Maddie's strong. We're all praying for her. But going back to that second quarter, Chicken's got to get back to his game. The big plays that he's been looking for are open. He's just a little bit timid to try and take them right now. And some of that is because his running game's been stopped. T-Hoy is a dynamic runner, and he knows how to stop the run as well. So you're going to have to mix it up a little bit if you're going to get back into this. But here we are. Miami has the ball, 1st and 10. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers out there. Tight end split in close. That's Gesicki. Dobbins in the back, a man in motion right to left. Brady back to throw to start this second half. Checks it down to Grant. Nice check down there. Gets around the edge. Nice little 7-yard gain there. Real quickly, I want to throw it to my man Snipes, if you can. What do you think Miami has to do here to try and get back into this game? You think he's had to take his shots, or you think he's got to go back to what he does and run the ball?
Well, right now, there's plenty of time left. So at the end of the day, right now, stay patient. Get your defense back into. But you got to get some type of points here, even if it's 3. Get 3 points here. You keep yourself in the game and get your defense back in there. You got the number 1 ranked defense. Get this defense to win you a championship. Let's go.
Their defense has definitely got them some turnovers. I think you're right. They got to rely on their defense, but their offense has got to help them out a little bit as they have a 3rd and 2 again. They haven't really been able to convert these third downs. Let's see what they do here. 3rd and 2 at their own 33-yard line. Packers showing blitz with that nickel double-A gap. Single back dice slot for Brady. Change some things up. Handoff up the middle. Dobbins with some space. Dobbins gets just across the 45-yard line, and he'll have a first down. That's probably his best carry of the day. They're going to go no huddle. Try and catch the Packers in this nickel double-A gap blitz formation. Brady changed some things up. Staying with this single back set, though, with 3 wide receivers. Play action. Blitz is coming. He goes down hard. Trying to go for that kill shot, but Preston Smith was not having anything of it in there instantly for a nice sack. He lost a 3 on that one. 2nd and 13, shotgun formation. He's struggled when he's had to throw the ball in these long-to-go scenarios. Hand off to Dobbins. Dobbins gets an edge here. Can he get the corner? He does, but doesn't get much else. He gets about 6 there, gets to the 48-yard line. So another 3rd down coming up. They haven't been able to get these, convert these first downs on 1st and 2nd down. And now they have these 3rd down scenarios where the Packers' defense just playing better than them. Here we are, 3rd and 8, cluster to the left here. Dobbins staying in the game in the shotgun formation. Dime set for the Packers. They are expecting a pass here, and they will pass. Brady back to throw. Checks it down again to Grant. Across midfield to the 49-yard line, but they're going to punt this ball. 4th and 4, they're going to punt this ball. And I'm not sure about that. What do you think, Hart? Do you think he has a chance to try and go for that here? Or do you think maybe he needs to look down the field a little more? What do you think?
I'm right there with you. He definitely needs to look downfield a little bit more. He looked like he had a post on that 3rd down play that he could have hit. But either way, he was getting 3 to 4 yards a pass. I say go for it.
Yeah, his passing offense, when they've been able to check it down and stay within himself and look, not kind of panic. It seems to me he's being a little bit trigger happy right now with his passing game. But when he's checked it down, he's still getting, you're right, he's still getting that 3 to 4 yards. So going forward in a scenario like this isn't without the realm of possibility. But the Packers will have the ball now. Bunch to the left, single back formation. Killins, the rookie of the year, in the backfield. Killins with the handoff to the right. Nice defensive stop there. Killins has been running all over them almost. He's 10 for 33 and a touchdown. But that time doesn't really get much. Gets just to the line of scrimmage there. Harrison Smith making a nice tackle. He's made a few of them this game. A few open field tackles have been really impressive and a few big hits as well. This defense, they have a lot of They have a lot of playmakers, a little bit up there in age, but with Xavier Howard, Harrison Smith, and Chai-san, they have a lot of firepower. So if they're going to win this game, it's going to have to go through their defense and those turnovers that we've talked about a few times already. 2nd and 10, slot offset formation, 2 running backs in the backfield. Play clock winding down. Rogers taking his time. Handoff to Jones. Aaron Jones didn't get much there. Their rushing defense is starting to come to the forefront for Miami, and that might help them here as it puts the Packers in a situation they don't like to be in the 3rd and 8. Huge 3rd and 8 here for Miami. They have to make a stop here. They're going to try and get back into it. They're going to come with an aggressive double-A gap blitz formation as well. Spread it out and press. Will they come with the blitz? Man in motion. There's that touch pass. It's on the outside, and it spins back around. But nice open field tackle there. It's going to stop them for a 4th and 9. And so how huge is that defensive stop there?
That defensive stop was absolutely huge because my man Chicken's got to get back into this game, man. I tell you, the AFC East is looking at you, Chicken, right now. This drive right here, to me, is the drive of the game. If Chicken can drive down and get some points, even a field goal, he makes this a good game again, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. He definitely is going to – he's got to get down the field and score points. We said that with his first possession of the game as well, but he just really just has to be able to get those chunk plays that he's accustomed to getting. Here he is now with an empty set at the 5-yard line as Hakeem Grant kind of muffed the punt a little bit. Let's see if he does try and take those shots now. Back to throw. Rogers looking, going for the post. This time has it. There's that chunk play we've been waiting for all game long. Hits Gesicki looking like Gronk out there, making a nice contested catch. Tom Brady with probably his best completion of the day in a key spot. Sorry, that was Adam Thielen. It looked like Gesicki from my screen, but Thielen with a nice catch over the middle there. 1st and 10 for Brady. Now starting to get in a groove in this passing game. Let's see if we can keep it going. Shotgun set here. Play action. Brady with all kinds of time, trying to hit the wheel route. It's intercepted. Tom Brady hangs it up there, and they might return this. Jair Alexander spins around and gets brought down at the 5-yard line. Tom Brady, his 3rd interception of the day. You just got to wonder, that throwing power just might not be there. He just hung it up there way too long.
He definitely looks better in a Patriots uniform.
Maybe a Bucks uniform. We don't know. 1st and goal. Killins with the handoff. Gets stopped behind the line to gain. Now, their offense has not looked good, and it's really hurt them in this one. Their defense has played well, and for the defense to really kind of carry this game, they got to make a stop here, home to a field goal, keep this game within 2 touchdowns. I think if the Packers score a touchdown here, it might be too much for the Dolphins offense to try and come back from. 2nd and goal, hand off to the outside, and he cuts it back in. Another nice defensive stand there in the rushing game. Killen's not having a good day, at least in the second half. Only 12 rushes for 32 yards and a touchdown. Huge 3rd and goal here. Strong wing formation. Aaron Jones now the ball carrier. They're going to hand it to Jones. Jones on the stretch play to the outside. Can he get the edge? He does not. He stopped at the 1-yard line. Snipes, are you going for this?
I am going for this here. I'm going for the kill shot. You got to go for it here, but he's going to kick a field goal. I would go for the kill shot. The defense is playing great. I would go for the kill shot, but he's going to take his 3 points. It is what it is.
Hey, man, you got to take points in the Super Bowl. You're winning 17-3. Hoyt has to feel good about himself here.
He's got to feel good, but I know what Snipes is saying, because your rushing offense has been able to get at least a yard or two almost every time they touch the ball, and with his ability to kind of create holes for his rushing game, you think he might try and get that and put this thing away. But I get what you're saying as well. His defense has played phenomenal. But that's exactly why you should go for it there, because backed up at your own 1-yard line for the Dolphins to get that ball back if they were to stop him, you got to bet your defense is going to make another play there. First and 10 for Miami at their own 25. 45 seconds left to go in this 3rd quarter. Then we're going to hand it off to Snipes to finish out this fantastic Super Bowl. Brady back to throw. Looking for that seam route, and he goes down. Nothing open. Rashawn Gary for his first sack of the day. Gary's been phenomenal this year long. I think he had 16 sacks this year. He's been phenomenal for them. Between him and Preston Smith, they've been really able to get back to that quarterback, and Brady's really feeling it right now, throwing 3 interceptions, and he's just kind of looked a little shaky today. 2nd and 22 now. Brady's going to have to go back to throw again. Checks it down. Nice check down there to Grant, trying to get out. Darnell Savage trying to strip that away. It actually was Kevin King. But a nice little gain there gets into a 3rd and 9, third and manageable at least. And that might be the last play of the 3rd quarter. So thank you all. Here's Snipes to finish out this one.
Put your fours up in the chat, gentlemen. It is the 4th quarter. And this man here, T. Hoyt, is doing big things right now, doing things that nobody thought was going to happen. He's out here right now playing defense on 3rd and 9. Here we go. Brady back for the pass. And once again, the defense steps up to get another pick as King gets his 2nd interception of the day. And now the Packers take over 1st and 10 on the 38. Can at least get 3 points out of this thing, run the football. Awesome runner this guy is right here, and he's going to just run this football, take his 3 points. Oh, look at Killings, just killing him out there. And it's a fumble on the play, and his big man, the fat man, picks it up. Gottschall picks it up and gets the 1st down for the Packers. And now they are on the 28-yard line. And coming out here in a single back set. Rodgers hasn't had to do too much because the defense has been doing everything. And Killings right there, 14 rushes on the day, just 38 yards. And a 2nd and 9 right here now on the 26. And look, as the Dolphins right now are backing up. And gets the toss out there to Killings. Gets a break tackle. And now it's a 3rd and 7. Looks like he was going to. Wow. Guys, I'm gonna tell you what. At the end of the day, the Packers have come to play. I gave you a final count of 26-23, but the way that this team is playing right now, I mean, we didn't. Nobody thought it was going to be like this, but that's what it is right now. He's going to take his points, as I stated earlier. He's going to just go ahead and take his points and go up by 20-3. And I'm not going to sit here and say it's virtually impossible to come back, because it's not. I've seen crazier things. As the kick is up, and it is good. We've seen crazier things. We've seen the Cardinals come back within 4 seconds remaining in this playoffs. They came back with a long toss. And right now, these Dolphins, they got to do something here. So, Soden, tell me right now, what do you think at this point the Dolphins have to do, not in the rest of the game, but on this particular drive?
Down 20-3, they need a touchdown. There's only 5.5 minutes left in this game. They are facing a good defense. The Dolphins are the top defense in the league. They gotta get a touchdown, man. You gotta rely on Adam Thielen here. You gotta rely on your X factor, Tom Brady. They gotta get it done.
Absolutely. No question there on that one. So Brady is back at the helm here. And back to pass once again. He is just pummeled as Brown has a 2nd sack of the day and a 2nd and 19 now at the 11-yard line. Kylo, is this 4th down territory?
It's definitely 4th down territory. If you don't score a touchdown in this drive, the game is 100% over. The way that the Packers are able to run the ball and kill the clock, this game's over if you don't score a touchdown.
Absolutely. And Brady gets the completion there to Dobbins. It's a decent gain there, and it's now a 3rd and 8. So I'll tell you what, at this point in the game, again, I personally think as well, this should be 4 down territory here for Brady. As he's coming out here now on the 3rd and 8 in the cluster formation. And Brady back for the pass. RB was open there, but he did not see him. And it's an incomplete pass. And I believe it's 4 down territory at this point. It's 4 down territory at this point. Coach Hart, what play call do you get here on 4th and 8? Coach Hart is muted right now. He's got his mic down, but it's all it's a 4th and 8. And Brady's back for the pass, double coverage. And another pick.
Oh, wow.
What a job here by this Packer defense as Amos gets his first of the day. And now they take over 1st and 10 on the 40. So I'm going to throw it to my man Hart once again. You just saw the 4th down play. Is this game over with at this point?
I think it's over. I was going to say I'm throwing something down the seam like he just did or throwing it out. So, yeah, for me, I'm probably getting the same result there. But this one feels like I hear some lady singing somewhere, I swear.
Absolutely. The fat lady is singing right now, in my opinion. And look at that one. And that's an incomplete pass.
I heard someone call the fat lady, so I'm here to sing for you.
Oh, man. So 2nd and 10. Packers had to do nothing but rush this ball today. They ran the ball 21 times, passed only 9, make it 10 after this one. And it's an incomplete pass right there. Rodgers only 4 for 10 on the day. But again, 3rd and 10 now. And this defense has just been the MVP right now for the Packers. 3rd and 10 here on the 40. If he can get himself at least 7 or 8 yards, get him in the field goal range. And he does get to the 38, so he can attempt a long field goal here on a 4th and 8. And Crosby does have a boot, so let's see what he can do here. Kick is up, and it is good. The Packers take a 20-point lead in the 4th quarter. Did we expect this, Soda, coming from the Dolphins?
No. I mean, Mr. T. Hoyt, he has been dominant most of the season, but so has Chicken. Just an off night for Mr. Chicken, but I am actually here to remind you, we have one more copy of Madden 21 to give away, and that is courtesy of Snipes Television. So, Mr. Snipes, go ahead and figure out how you want to give this bad boy away, and I will follow it up in the chat. So, there you go, guys.
All right, so I'm basically I'm looking out for the first answer that I see on the chat. I'm looking out for the first answer, okay? Who is the best linebacker of all time? Best linebacker of all time. I'm waiting in the chat. As Brady is back to the pass, and it is complete. It's a 2nd and 1. Negative, Horn. Negative. He's one of them, but negative. And Blake Martinez here.
I've got you, Snipes, while you watch the chat there looking for the top linebacker. I'll have the play here.
That.
Brady is in the gun. Dobbins in the backfield. Needs something here. We have trips to the right. And it's a screen pass flowing to the left. It's Dobbins with the reception and taken down. Great pursuit on the play. Brady, 5 interceptions in this game. No huddle from the gun. Same formation to give to Dobbins. Dobbins trying to go up the middle. And a strip tackle made by Blake Martinez on the play. 3rd down and 4. Do we have a winner yet, Snipes?
Yes, we do. And the winner is the kid, Lawrence Taylor, the kid Paulie B. Lawrence Taylor. You see the hat on me right now, guys. You see the hat on me. You should have said Lawrence Taylor first. The kid, you win Madden 21. Congratulations. 3rd and 4 here. Brady needs to get something going here. Obviously, this game is pretty much over, but he gets a nice dot out there for the 1st down. He's not going to call any timeouts, and this ball game is pretty much a wrap. As T. Hoyt has come out here and did the impossible, as what a lot of people said, as he is just shutting down this offense. Again, this offense for the Dolphins, it's a tough offense. 7th-ranked offense in the league. And he has come out here and just shut them down. Shut Brady down completely. And Brady cannot get a completed pass at this point. With 1:14 remaining. T. Hoyt is going to host the Soden Bowl 99 Super Bowl trophy. Congratulations to T. Hoyt in getting this big W. I picked you, and I said 26-23. I came close. But I don't think anybody would have thought to see this score where the number 7 ranked offense cannot even get in the end zone. This is just nuts. Guys, I'm going to throw it to any one of you guys could just say it out there. Did any of you expect no touchdowns? No touchdowns by Chicken. Chicken got cooked today.
I mean, I'm right there with you on that one. I was definitely expecting to see touchdowns on both sides. We talked about the great defenses coming in, but who would have thought that Hoyt's going to come in and hold him without a touchdown under a minute in the fourth?
Absolutely. And Brady's back for this 4th and 5, throwing it up, and another pick, 6 interceptions for this man Brady. And that is going to do it here. Soden Bowl 99, once again sponsored by Allied Plumbing and Heat, a name that you could trust. And the Packers trust their defense today, getting 6 interceptions and have completely dominated this game. Guys, I can't say no more. This game's over.
Hey, I think we got to give him the clap right here. Give him the golf clap because that was impressive. I mean, what a game, what a performance in one of the biggest games that he's going to play.
Congratulations to T. Hoyt as he hosts the Soden Bowl 99 trophy. Fantastic job by T. Hoyt as in dominating fashion at that. Fantastic job.
I'm not sure who predicted a Super Bowl MVP. I didn't see anybody predicting one. That was extra credit for $10. I'll have to go back and look at the chat before halftime, but we're about to see who that Super Bowl MVP is. But before we get to our voting between us 4, to me, I got to say it, man. The Chicken Man was graduated to a turkey on Thanksgiving dinner tonight. Ouch. But Mr. Snipes, Super Bowl MVP. Ready, set, go.
I just have to give it to the Packers defense. Again, just holding down the number 7 ranked offense. I got to give it to that Packers defense. And matter of fact, you know what? Better yet, this. How about this? I'm going to give it to T. Hoyt. He came out here with a game plan, and it worked to perfection. You held this team to 0 touchdowns. Bravo.
Go ahead, Mr. Hart. Who do you have? Who is your Super Bowl, your Soden Bowl 99 champion? Go for it, bud.
I mean, I'm going to kind of piggyback on that Packers defense right there. T. Hoyt is a great one, but we got to give it to a player, and I'm going to give it to a player that not only showed out in this Super Bowl, but showed out this entire playoff for that defense, and Adrian Amos. I mean, if that man does not get a lifetime contract from Green Bay, then we got to figure out what Hoyt's on because we got to get some. What a playoffs by that guy, and I mean, Packer for life now.
All right, Mr. Kylo Ren, hugs and kisses. What you got, bud?
I'm going to have to go with Jair Alexander. I believe he was the first one to get an interception. I think that kind of really set the tone for the defense in that game because if you remember, he had a pretty bad first possession, at least offensively, and then Chicken was driving the field. He was looking good, had his offense clicking, and then that interception happened, and it kind of just kind of snowballed for Chicken there. So I'm going to have to go with Jair Alexander.
That's a good pick. I'm going to go with the easy answer here. My Super Bowl 99 MVP, Madison. Hashtag Matty Strong. You are our Super Bowl MVP. That's right. I knew you all wanted to say it too. So hashtag Matty Strong. But I've got to give it to Aaron Rodgers, man. The guy comes out. He played a great game. I know it wasn't the most stellar statistically, but dude, this guy got it done when he needed to. He made all the throws he had to. I mean, he's a superstar X factor. He led this offense with just 1,700 yards passing, comes into the Super Bowl, almost a flawless performance in my opinion. Yeah, that Packer defense is great, but Aaron Rodgers leads the offense, and the offense gets points. I got to give it to Aaron Rodgers. So I don't know what's our score tab here, Snipes. Were you keeping track?
Man, no, not really, man. That game was so exciting to watch, man. I kind of lose my keeping track focus when I'm watching a great game, especially, and granted the score didn't show that it was a great game per se, especially for Chicken, but just seeing what the Packers did, especially defensively, it was just it was an eyeful to watch. I loved it. I loved it. That's how you play a Super Bowl. If you're any winning team, that's how you play a Super Bowl.
I agree. Now, looking in the chat right now, I am being told that the winner for Madden 21, the copy for the closest score, was our Hall of Fame owner, Swing on D's. Now, if I'm wrong, go ahead and correct me in the chat. Those of you still in the chat, I'll have to look back with the broadcast and everything. I was not able to see who was actually the closest. If somebody else was closer, you guys know where to find me. I mean, you can find me anywhere. Message me at Soden_Bowl_20 on Twitter. I will look through the chat, and I will be looking for you if your name is not Swing Undies and you won. But yeah, Jari Alexander kind of sticks out to me. Obviously, T. Hoyt sticks out to me, and everybody in the chat too. I mean, this was a pretty good game here. Lots of names in the chat from other leagues. Shout out to AGS in there, Any Given Sunday. Shout out to our friends at MSR. Very good league there. Shout out to our friends at the Grown Folks Online Community and the OMFL on the PlayStation side. Those guys absolutely rock as well. If you're in a PlayStation league, make sure you guys look them up. And a shout out to these three gentlemen below me here. Snipes Television, getting it done, man. CMG Broadcasting's Coach Hart. I don't think there's anybody as smooth as you on the call, man. You really have a great voice. And then my buddy Hugs and Kisses, Kylo Ren, man. I'll tell you what, he's probably the best Madden player that I think I've ever played online. This dude is fantastic and a pretty good announcer to boot. So outstanding job, guys. Madison, keep going with the treatment, little girl. We are praying for you. We are hoping, and we know that you will fight this thing. D-Soden won. Shout out to you, man, being a great dad, stand-up guy. So with that being said, any last comments, guys?
Maddie Strong. Get it, girl.
Yeah, just want to give a big shout out to everybody. Thank you for all the support. And as always, we know what the focus of tonight is. # Maddie Strong.
Anything, Kylo?
Yeah, thanks everybody for showing out. Thanks everybody for showing out. We had a good showing tonight. We have to go with it, what everybody else said. Maddie Strong, man.
All right. Make sure you guys check out CMG_broadcasting on Twitter. Check them out. They do a lot of Twitch broadcasts. If you guys are looking to take your league to the next level, make sure you check out CMG_broadcasting and my man Snipes Television, SNYPZ Television, all one word on Twitch. Make sure you check both these guys out. These guys do broadcasts for a lot of leagues. And let me tell you, they take those leagues to the next level, and we are proud to have them here on the Soden Bowl Network. So with that being said, I'm out of here. Later, guys. Have a good night.